Hey there, Pip. Thanks so much for replying so quickly. My name's Daniel Batchelor, and as I said in the email earlier, what I do is I help businesses and individuals grow sustainable social media presences, and essentially why we do that and why we believe in social media is because the power of social media marketing, the power of Instagram, and the power of Facebook, and an array of other social media that are out there. So essentially, the reason I sent you an email today is because I had a quick look through your website, noticed a few things, went onto your Instagram, saw you had a decent following, which we are here, as you can see. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give you a social media audit. I'll just go through your social media, tell you what you're doing well, what you could improve it on, some things you could think about moving into 2018, and how to really increase your brand awareness, increase your social media reputability, and your lead generation, and ultimately get more business. So what we're going to do is we're just going to start off here on your Instagram. I see you have a very impressive Instagram. I can commend you for it. Not many businesses get up to 5,500 followers, so it just shows that the quality of the content that you're posting is very high, and the audience in which follows you is very engaged, because it's scalable. That means we have social proof. Social proof is something which we're always looking for with social media, and so yep, really commend you guys on doing a great job with this Instagram. We pride ourselves in taking our clients' Instagrams from one place and getting them to a much better place. And while we do that, we do Instagram growth. We do hashtagging. I'll just have a quick look through some of your posts, tell you what I think. Yeah, nah, very good. Could use some hashtagging in this. We always do hashtagging. It's what happens on Instagram. But yeah, no, liking what I see. You're getting a great amount of engagement, 387 likes, which is awesome. And yep, the content straight to the point, very good. So this was a post 5 days ago, post on November 8th, so a bit longer ago, October the 2nd. So what I see is you're posting about once every so you go through periods of posting and then periods of not posting. One thing to think about with social media, especially since nowadays it's becoming very competitive. So many people are on social media, so many businesses are on social media, and so much content is being posted on social media that people's attention is becoming more contentious and more prized. So it's always important moving into 2018 and the years ahead to think about how can what we do sustain itself and have longevity. And that is in our strategy and where we want to be, and our goals, are they sustainable? Because in my opinion, social media and social media marketing it's not the future, it's the now. And it's been the now for the past couple years, but it's just becoming more and more important. What we like to do is we have our clients with what we call Facebook advertising and Instagram advertising. As you might know, Facebook owns Instagram, so any advertising that you run on Instagram is done through the Facebook ads platform. Quickly, just going back to Facebook, why I tell you should have Facebook is, one, it is the largest social media. Pretty much everyone you're ever going to meet in your day-to-day life is on social media, and I would guarantee 90%, 95% of your 5,500 Instagram followers are also on Facebook, which means there is a larger audience on Facebook who have the same interests and are in the same demographic as the people who like your page on Instagram. So very important to be on Facebook as well. It's the largest, it's the giant, and it's what social media is centered around. But yeah, in terms of your Instagram, you're doing a great job. What I would like to see is the use of hashtags, increasing of posting frequency. At the moment, let's say you're posting an average of once a week. I'd like to see that up to 2 to 3. Even we create 4 pieces of content for our clients a week, because we like to think of it as dropping a ripple in a pond. We just want to drop as many ripples, but we have to dropping a pebble in a pond, sorry, to make a ripple. We want to be dropping as many pebbles as possible, because the more pebbles we drop, the more waves that are going to come back to us, essentially. So increase that posting frequency, use hashtags, and what we can also do to target specific demographics. Let's say you are looking to target more, we'll just have a quick look at your website. People in residential, you want to get some more residential clients. What we can do is we can target people with Facebook and Instagram advertising who are of a certain age, a certain demographic, and have certain interests. So let's say we want to target a Facebook ads campaign showing your services to people in the Auckland area, showcasing some of your work. We could create a slideshow or a carousel Facebook ad or Instagram ad, which could take people either to your website or ask them to message you directly, and if they have any questions. So what we could do is run Facebook ads and Instagram ads to people who are aged between, I'm just assuming all of this based on your business and your business model and the niche you're in, aged between 35 to 65, who have an interest in architecture, owning a home, who also have a family, who are married, who meet these sort of interests, who are in the Auckland region, who have an income of a certain level. Because the reason Facebook is so powerful is because of their ads platform. Essentially, Facebook allows you to target people with advertising much more targeted than any other form of advertising out there. Let's say a radio ad, you could target, you could put an ad on the radio telling your services, what your specialties are, and why people should rank you in their mind as the #1 architecture firm rather than any other of the array of architecture firms out there. So you could run a radio ad, but 4-year-old Timmy could hear that ad, so you are paying for that impression on Timmy's ears. However, Timmy is not your target audience yet. He's hearing the ad, so you're paying for that impression on Timmy. However, with Facebook, we have age targeting, interest targeting, demographic targeting, location targeting. So we can create a theoretical audience in which your business aligns with most, and run our ads only to people who meet all our prerequisite criteria which we put into Facebook. So what Facebook does is it shows people our ads, but only the people who we want to see them. And that way we can grow an audience, and our audience is not going to be random people from other countries, which a lot of businesses have, or people who are not interested in just, you know, liking you for the sake of liking you and just like and forget. But we are getting people who are targeted and people who are interested in your business. And the last reason, well, not the last, but another key reason why you should have Facebook, answering your question, is because if I'm looking for an architect, the #1 place I'm going to look, and a lot of people, not just me, I'm being theoretical here, they're going to look you up on Google. Not many people use Yellow Pages or anything like that. They're going to jump online, they're going to use Google, or next they're going to look you up on Facebook. If they can't find you on Google because you're ranked on the 2nd, 3rd or 4th page, and there's 45 other architecture firms which are going to pop up first, having a strong Facebook presence where they can really look at your Facebook, keeping in mind that everybody has a Facebook, so they understand how Facebook works. They have a their mind works in such a way that they can look at a Facebook page and in their mind make up whether it's a up-to-date relevant business or a out-of-date not interesting business that they don't want to be a part of. Being on Facebook allows you to get in front of the people who you want to be in front of. So they're going to Google you first, and they're going to look you up on Facebook as well. And if you're not on Facebook, it can be an issue. You can miss out on a lot of people who do make those searches. But also it allows you to put yourself in front of these people, not only be searched, but also put yourself in front of these people. And if you're doing it, with strong 2018 social media strategy, which is what we help our clients with, you're gonna be in a good place. However, I'm biased because I am a social media marketer. However, my age group, millennials, we're all about social media, and most people are on social media nowadays, especially Facebook. So It's hugely powerful. Even being on Neighborly, we help certain clients depending on their whatever niche they're in, to be on Neighborly. That's a conversation that we could have, if that's something you're interested in. And you know, there's an array of other social media which we sort of delve into to more or lesser extents depending on what we feel at the time. But yeah, as I said in the email, we help with great content creation, because if you're going to be on social media, you have to do it right and you have to be consistent. If you're not consistent, you may as well not do it at all, in my opinion, because that's consistency is king, content is king. That's just how it works nowadays. And keeping in mind that if you don't get on social media now, it's going to be even harder to get on later in the future, because there is a huge amount of content being created and a huge amount of content being posted on social media. And if you're not getting in there now, ideally you were already on there, but if you're not getting in there now and you know, looking, you know, pushing it out to 2018, 2019, you are going to have to be on Facebook at some time for your business. It's going to be harder and the competition's going to be even tighter. The earlier you start, the better, in my opinion. Even just doing 1 month with us, we do a 1 month accelerator program where we set up all your social media, we manage it for a month, and we run Facebook ads for a month. At the end of the month, we can meet up with you, tell you what we've learned, give you all your social media for you guys to run yourselves, and then from there you've got a stable setting. We're going to teach you everything you need to know that is relevant for 2018, and then on. For instance, Facebook nowadays has cover videos, so when people come onto your Facebook page, they're going to see the cover video, which is beautiful. This is one of our clients who we just started working with 3 weeks ago. Sound Travels, they're a boutique travel agency. Internet's running a bit slow, sorry. But see, we're getting them a decent amount of reach. You know, this is only in 3 weeks as well. The reason we get this reach is because we run Facebook ads, we post great content, and we post it consistently. So yeah, this is something we do, and we do have a couple of tricks up our sleeve, such as giveaways, which comes under the social strategy umbrella. But that's sort of the end of my spiel. You guys are doing great on Instagram, and keep doing it. Just gotta use the hashtags, increase the posting frequency, and can also bring in some Instagram ads if you want. Facebook, you know, I just told you all about it. Very important. You're going to need to be on there. We have our clients with creating the professional presence, Facebook advertising, creating beautiful content that is relevant and keeping that posting frequency up, and connecting with people who want to ask any questions. So yeah, and we could probably grow your Instagram at a quick rate, get you to over 6,000 within a 4 weeks. Would get you over 6,000, and they're going to be very relevant followers. Even more, yeah, over 6,000 followers get you 500 followers in a month without much hassle at all, but likely get you a lot more. However, that's just a quick overview of our service. I hope maybe you got something out of this, Pip. If you did want to have a conversation with me, I'm based in Mount Eden. I'm more than happy to come and meet up with you. You know, just a friendly chat, ask you if you have any questions for me to answer. More than happy. But yeah, let me know what you thought, and have a great evening. Cheers, Pip.